Hello and good afternoon to you all. We're here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. You join us for this T20...
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause.
So here we go, the play. Players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Massive outside edge. Gone. Good work catching that one. Oh, that's just outrageous.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Was quick onto that in the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Good shot. A beauty. Yada, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Glanced away nicely, but fine, short, fine leg. 9 runs added in that over. Mumbai, 14 for 1.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Couldn't get it through the field. Can't get that outside the ring field. Drilled that one away. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. Mumbai are 18 for 2. Unad cut from the Shivyal Yadav end. Edge, amazing delivery. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged, what a ball. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. Mumbai, 36 for 2. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stumps. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary. Edge, but it drops safely. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Pinged off the bat.
That's brilliant. Caressed nicely through the covers.
Jacks is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. The bowler's Stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
That's a big hit. Incredible power, just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for 6.
Brilliant diving stop. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 4 off it. Mumbai, a 55 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Edged. That's a confident appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Going with pace now. Straight to the fielder.
A little bit of wobble on that ball, but it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Power and precision in that shot.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, great run out.
They trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Four runs added in that over. Mumbai are 74 for 4. Ready from the VVS Laxman end. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged, what a ball. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Good catch, out. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3.
That flew to the boundary. This innings is building nicely. and now closing in on a half century.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Too much width and got the full treatment. You've just got to stand and admire. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Marvin back on now.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, but it drops safely. 4 runs added in that over. Mumbai are 96 for 5. Unadkat coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Edged, unplayable. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Finds the edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Marvin from the VVS Laxman end. Thick edge. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive. I believe the wicket's going to come. De Kock edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Massive outside edge. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Brilliant shot there.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it will carry.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Might look to go big again here.
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Huge edge. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, Mumbai are 122 for 6. Going with spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Beats the field with a great shot.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Hyderabad having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Got that away nicely.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot. A pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Over. Mumbai are 134 for 6. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Edged, unplayable. And gone. That's a fantastic catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
At number 9.
Caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area, and there'll be some runs had here.
Can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Brilliant shot there.
Picked the slow ball right away. Not a bad ball, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Oh, stunning delivery.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we were hoping for, but still, solid work.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Patel, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. Chahar, ready to face their first ball, really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Couldn't get it through the field. Misses everything. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Final over in this innings. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Straight to the fielder. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Massive outside edge. And that's the end of the innings. Hyderabad have been set a target of 160 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. No, terrible shot. Edge, but it drops safely. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Nicked it. Everyone's gone up. Bolt, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav end. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Hyderabad, 12 for none. Chaha from the VVS Laxman end. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
I'd like to see him just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Bolt pulls out. Dead ball. Great shot. Through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's the over. Hyderabad, 33 for none.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Brilliant diving stop. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Pandya coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Edge, but it drops safely. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Edge, amazing delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away. Boomer on the VBS batsman. Cuts that off well in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Huge edge. Edged, unplayable. Massive outside edge. 4 runs added there. Hyderabad a 57 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Edged, what a ball. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Big edge. Pandya finishes off a nice over there, but still nothing to show for it just yet. You feel a breakthrough is coming. Santner, the spinner, coming into the attack. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Mumbai has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Big edge.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Edge, but it drops safely. Mumbai almost pleading with the umpire, but I think I heard two noises though. Caught. Good work from the keeper. Gone. Fine catch.
Great innings comes to an end. Brilliant scoring and a very entertaining performance, but got to go back to the pavilion now.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Thakur, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Thakur deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Edge, amazing delivery. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. 2 runs coming from that over. Hyderabad a 77 for 1. Santner from the VVS Laxman end. Fantastic catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Santner getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Massive outside edge. Drilled that one away.
Sharma watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Goes over the top with that shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Now, good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep. There's some serious work to cut it off. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Hyderabad are 100 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Got that away nicely. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary. That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
This could be trouble. Gone, great catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
For Hyderabad.
Power and precision in that shot. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Gone, knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Left-handed batsman is coming in at number 6 for Hyderabad.
The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Five runs added there. Hyderabad are 132 for 4.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the VVS Laxman end. Doesn't beat the infield. Klassen wants a fair piece of this bowl. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Gets that away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Big edge, where's that going? Boundary last ball, what's to come this delivery, I wonder. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, and collect that one though. Whacked away.
Got that one clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
Bolt shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that. A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on. special.
That's all.